Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm bringing another update on Jelani Day. If you're not familiar with Jelani Day's case, you can check out my playlist here on my channel to get caught up because we've been covering this case for some time now. But here's a short recap.
He's a productive citizen, and I can't get nobody to look for my son to provide us with those same resources, with that same help. And that's all I'm asking for.
Investigators discovered a body in the Illinois River near Peru, Illinois on September 4th. But it took until today, through forensic dental identification and DNA testing, for the LaSalle County Coroner's Office to confirm it to be Jelani Day. Day's cousin, Ariel Day, lives in Chicago, and she says he came to visit family and friends in the city just 2 days before he went missing. She says nothing about his disappearance or discovery makes sense.
His dad actually has cancer, and Jelani is a bone marrow match for his dad. He loved his dad. He would come here in Chicago and visit him at Northwestern Hospital, sit with him, encourage him, pray with him. My message to anyone watching this, if you have loved ones and you have a brother, a nephew, a sister, a daughter, you don't know how this feels, but you could only imagine.
They called me. He had finally gotten dental records that I had given him information to get back on September 6th of my son, and told me he finally obtained dental records September 21st. And he called me. He had such enthusiasm. He said, "Carmen, we've got dental records for your son." And I said, "Well, you had me take a DNA to identify for this body, so don't we wait for the DNA? Because you told me that the DNA was the important part because this body was so decomposed." He said to me, "Do you want to know if this is your son or not?" They were so rude to me.
I was asked to do a second look autopsy. Second look autopsies are at a disadvantage because I'm depending on the previous person to put everything in order for me. So, for example, if they retain some organs, like they may retain the brain for special studies, then the first examiner sees it, but I don't see it. So that's what happened. There was part of the problem in this case was there were things missing, and I don't know why they were missing. So that was one of the things. And then there was destruction of the body. I could not identify the person. I mean, you're telling me it's your son, but I couldn't confirm that. There was a name tag on the body bag, but there were no name tags on him. He didn't have a toe tag, for example. And he was not recognizable. I couldn't tell how old the person was. There's just things. It was not a good exam. It was a second look autopsy of the worst kind.
So you couldn't determine who the body was?
Yeah, I have questions about even who he is. I couldn't tell what race he is. I just knew that he had a man's name. His eyeballs were missing from their sockets, and it looked like destructive testing was done. There was his jaw was sawed, and some teeth were missing, and I suspect that those were samples that were taken to help identify him or determine what was wrong with him. But I didn't do it, so I don't know.
But you have never seen this kind of body before?
I'm 50 years doing this kind of work. I started in 1971, and that was the first body I ever had when I was in medical school. And I've never seen one this bad. Basically destroyed.
My God.
I've handled air crashes. I've handled terrible truck drivers running over people, and this is the worst I've ever seen. And I'm sure it's post-mortem, not done to him while he was alive.
The feds still has not taken the lead in this case, And Miss Carmen Day is still fighting diligently to get to the bottom of what happened to her son, Jelani. There's a petition that on change.org, Justice for Jelani, created by Craig Bell, to the Department of Justice, that reads, on August 24th, Jelani Day went missing and his car was found with no license plate or keys several days after he was reported missing. 10 days later, Jelani's body was found face down in Illinois River, 60 miles from his campus, in a town where less than 1% of the population is Black. Jelani was an avid swimmer who'd competed on his school swim team, who had no known connection in this town. Jelani's car, wallet, clothes, phone, and body were found in 5 different locations. The police department in Bloomington, Peru, and LaSalle aren't producing any answers to what happened to Jelani Day. The police states that Jelani's death is suspicious and unusual, but have not thoroughly investigated the case. Jelani's murderers are still free, walking the streets among us, and we're losing confidence in local authorities as they never made Jelani's disappearance a priority. Jelani loved the Lord. He ran track at Alabama A&M, was enrolled at Illinois State to get his master's degree in speech pathology, and is a member of the fraternity Omega. Signed this petition to bring justice for Jelani. Demand that the FBI intervene to find what happened to Jelani Day. And yes, just that, guys. It's why I'm bringing this update, so we can do our part and help Miss Carmen Day by signing this petition. I'm going to put the link in my description box for those who wants to sign. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And guys, smash that notification bell so you'll be sure to see when I drop new videos and bring you more content. And follow me on all platforms, my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Sister Girl Talk TV. Bye.